way more.
Me?
Yeah.
Sensei's ready for the
Who told you we were brothers? That's supposed to be a secret.
I am fired up.
It's a blessing to be able to be in this league with y'all, putting on for UC.
Cincinnati, a basketball school for...
And there he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! Raquama again. Another slam inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here and we're live. We already have 3 of us on here. We have Darren. Hopefully you're familiar with him. We have Captain Cincy himself. The Mr. Steal Your Logo is here. All right, we are here. We're ready for the Bearcats and the BYU Cougars. Gentlemen, welcome in. I'm super excited that we got this off the ground as we wait for Coomer and Hummer to jump in here as well. Tell me about your evenings. What's going on? How we doing? How we living?
Good, Justin.
Yeah. I am glad to be on here. My daughter has not been friendly or slept well in about 4 weeks, so I was sure that I wasn't going to be able to make this, and yet she went to bed right on time today and played nice. So fingers crossed that I don't have to bail for a big scream here in about 15 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. Wishful thinking, right? Yeah. We traveled down to Knoxville today, so we're here for the night. So fortunate enough that the wife brought her laptop so I could jump in and stream with you guys for a bit today.
Are you streaming from a hotel room or an Airbnb or something?
Yeah, hotel.
That sounds
Ambassador Knoxville edition today.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, we had a little dinner at I forgot the name. It wasn't bad. It had some crispy duck leg.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've had duck like twice in my life, and both times it was amazing.
Yeah. I feel like I would only try it at places where I feel like they would know how to cook it,
Yeah. I've had it 3 times, and the third time did not go well. That was at Melting Pot, and I did not know how to cook it. So I probably undercooked it, and Melting Pot was a blast, and then, then it wasn't.
Brendan, how's your night?
I've had a long day. We had a game today at 1. I'm not over it yet.
No.
We were up 2 with 11 seconds, Darren. We were up 2 with 11 seconds and lost the game. So I'm still. If tonight goes sideways, I'm going to be in a real bad mood. So that's got me, in a mood. Drinking has helped. I'm on about. I had a 2-hearted to start the night off, and I'm on my 4th Cincy Light already. So I'm getting there, but the day has been quite emotional. And now I'm trying to get ESPN to work on this television here, and it's not cooperating at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there for sure.
It's hard to have a watch party if you can't watch.
Well, I can put it on my computer. I just kind of wanted it separate from. Maybe I want too much here, Justin. I don't know.
You mentioned that I steal the logos, and that reminded me that I have not posted the BYU logo, which I should probably do that. So
for sure.
Race to the finish here.
Yeah.
Well, it's been done. It's just I've never put it on.
Why? My setup is quite amateur here this evening. For those, we have at least a couple people tuning in here now. Hopefully we have some surprise guests come on. I'm not trying to overpromise and then underdeliver. We'll see what happens, but there's potential, I will say, of some surprise guests popping in and out throughout the evening. So we'll see what happens there.
Looking forward to it. Let's have some fun. Obviously it's nice to be here in the Big 12. Hopefully we get a great start to our basketball campaign.
It's been a hell of a start to the Big 12 play. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the games. I was after the game I coached in today. We had a kind of a late Christmas with my family. And as that was going, we had multiple Big 12 games happening, and I mean Kansas played in a classic. Baylor squeaked one out in overtime. Iowa State was in it late, and then I think they ended up losing. But it's been a great opening day of conference play. I know Texas and Tech is going at it right now. I haven't checked the score of that game, so hopefully we can have add to the the strong start for us here just in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some progress tonight. I'm hoping to see an identity start to form for this team. I want to win. Obviously, we always want to win. I'm not going to be disgruntled if we don't. I don't think, as long as we show we belong.
Yeah, I think BYU's. I mean, I tweeted it out. I don't know if I said it last time we recorded, but I think they've been a little overrated. I don't think they've played a very strong schedule. I mean, they have some big wins against some not great teams, but to be top 15 and with their schedule, I think it's been. I don't know who's given them the benefit of the doubt or why, but I don't know. I don't trust their body of work so far. So we'll see what happens.
That's fair.
I think I saw. Are they favored by? Was it 9?
I think it opened at 9.5, and then I guess. Oh, here we go. Depending on where you're looking, I think it got up to 10.
Yeah, I don't know that I can make a blanket statement of I won't get too upset if we lose, because I've learned that I'd almost rather lose by 20 than the way that we lose sometimes. So.
You
I'll
mean
wait and see how we
being
lose
up by
before I
2 with 11
decide.
seconds? Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I can't really be disappointed tonight, but never be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it's subject to change. Like if it comes down to like we had them and we bottled it,
Yeah.
I'll definitely have something to complain about at that point.
I
Yeah.
feel like that happens too often.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any let's see. I'm trying to bring ESPN up here, but I don't know why I guess I've been on the football page too much. It defaults there.
Yeah.
Do we have an update on the Texas and Texas Tech game?
Yes. 69-63 Texas Tech right now with 3:13 to go.
Yeah, I mean, just like this is if this is a like foreshadowing as to what the rest of this home or conference schedules will look like. This is brutal and like just great basketball all around.
Yeah, I mean, it would be really weird for our conference to be the next conference that cannibalizes itself with the exit of the Pac-12, and that's going to be our MO in basketball.
Yeah.
I have not used the ESPN app in so long, like on the computer. I've either used it through the TV or on my phone.
Yeah, it's always on my TV upstairs, but this one down here, I mean, we'll get there, but I would like to have it up already.
It's always okay for like a glance stats,
Yeah, right. $10:01. Where are we here? We got. I don't know if you guys saw this on Twitter. I sent a message to Scott Springer of the Cincinnati Enquirer, friend of the podcast. Pretty funny follow if you're not following him. But Coomer, welcome in, good sir. Good. He said Aziz should play tonight. I don't know how much. Not sure how many minutes, but he is expected to play a little bit at least. According to Scott Springer, looking at him through the pregame warmup. Coomer, welcome in, sir. Talk to us.
Oh, man, glad to be joining you, fellas. Are you guys ready to break the seal on Big 12 basketball and get that first dub tonight? How are we feeling?
Oh, we're ready.
Yeah. My body's right. I was saying I'm happy to be here currently. Subject to change depending on how that goes, but
How long will our optimism last?
We will see. It's been we were talking, Coomer. It's been a hell of a day. First start of Big 12 play with all the games and everything that's barn burners coming down to the wire and everything. So hopefully we get another instant classic here out in the mountains.
Yeah, it's interesting watching this Texas Tech game here before we tipped off. Oh, we got a child in the background. He's clearly not listening to me. No bedtime apparently. With watching Texas Tech in Texas, I mean, it's just going to be, as if we didn't know already, it's going to be an absolute murderous road this season in the conference. Every game is going to feel like it's taking years off our lives.
Yeah.
This is what we wanted. This is big time ball.
It's absolutely what we wanted. The best wins, our best wins last season would be our worst wins in conference play this season.
Yeah.
Might be a little hyperbolic, but like that, I think that's generally true.
Well, it's like we were really excited when Wichita came along to join the AAC because like they like had like recent success as a mid major, and then they kind of just fell off after a season or two.
Have we heard any tip-off news? Are we going to tip off on ESPN2, or is this potentially going to start somewhere else?
I've not heard
Yeah,
that.
I'm like still getting like, I thought it was ESPN2. I got it on at least live, but it's like
right now it's showing at 10:05, but we'll see.
I think Aziz, if Aziz is operating in a limited capacity, that actually might bode well for lineup decisions.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we've seen it, but he and Vic weren't working that well together as a lineup. Yet individually, they still seem pretty solid. So if he's limited, that could naturally just play into our advantage from a lineup standpoint.
I like the optimism there.
Look, it's a new year. I'm going back to trying to find some positives and otherwise difficult, trying times when it comes to men's basketball and Bearcats football.
Coomer, you seem down like recently. Like we need your voice back in here. I just
told you why.
I hear you. I'm just saying, like
minutes bode well for the team.
Last since he's slanging out, there were talks of like retirement and shit, and I was like, what? I was like, Hummer better if Hummer's not staying on you, I'm blowing your phone up. Like we're way premature there, sir.
Yeah, no, there's no formal retirement announcement at this point in time. I'm sticking with it, and certainly, I don't know, Brandon. The world's a crazy place right now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
All right. It took a lot of effort, but on the ESPN3, if that's what they're even calling it, app, I'm able to find the stream for UC. I'm watching the pregame.
There's ESPN News. Is where we're going to
start. Is that what it's on?
Yeah. Actually, the ESPN app made it very easy to find it. Perfect.
For you.
For me, on this fire stick.
We haven't used the ESPN in a while, so
Hey, Darren, as I'm opening up x.com here, is this news or is this like breaking that Eric Phillips Jr. is like on our team and not transferring? Like he's a Bearcat defense.
I've been off social all day.
Like 20 minutes ago, he said he tagged Dante Corleone and he said, "Let's work, keep that energy."
Yeah, because I don't think I ever saw official graduation or like him leaving and going to the NFL. Because I didn't see him say he's transferring. He's not on the transfer list.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like breaking news or something, but I don't know. There's some football news while we wait for this game to start. Looks like starting lineup. I see here now: Day, Seamoss, Newman, Dan.
Little Dan at the 4 action.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter in the chat's got all the updates.
Oh, you know what? I haven't even.
What do you chalk that starting lineup up to? Is it a matter of adjusting to what BYU's offense looks like and going smaller for defensive purposes?
That's a great question. You're right. Now that I flip back into the chat, Hunter is on top of everything that we're talking about here. I would say I mean John Newman has to lock down Robinson tonight. He's been their stud in the whole like non-conference slate. Hopefully, if he can lock that up, I think we might be able to do some damage. But we'll see. I mean, that's definitely going to be who's guarding him. I would feel so. We'll see what happens there.
I like the
Dan
lineup.
Moore, I don't know.
I think it's gonna work well. Skillings is basically plays like a four at this point. Not you don't really want him jacking threes. Can attack, can rebound. I think it'll be good. Let me screen check here. I'm at 19. Oh, I just lost the screen. I'm showing what you Spotify right now or starting 5.
I'm at 1907.
Okay, I'm about 10 seconds behind you.
I can hit pause.
Brandon and Darren, do you guys have the stream on yet?
No,
because I was using the local cable here.
Microsoft is being a real pain in my ass. So we'll get there. I have it pulled up for my
You like
phone.
that AM1, Coomer?
Dude, Dan Skillings on cue. We're talking about his ability to get out and defend, and he's actually on the break there with the and one finish. Gorgeous. Dr. J. Wait, was that CMOS? No, it was Skillings.
Is Hummer planning to join, or do you know?
He is planning on joining. Let me shoot him a text. He told me earlier he'd be as sober as the BYU student section because he's participating in dry October. We'll hopefully get.
That's not what we want Hummer on here for.
That's
What's he doing?
Let's just talk.
We need drunk Hummer. Oh my God. I mean,
ooh,
yeah.
Let
me go ahead and pause for 10 seconds so we can both have the same visceral reactions to things.
Yeah, this is. Well, how have you guys felt here as we wrapped up non-conference about the state of the Bearcats basketball team? It's probably the most nitpicked 11-2 team in Bearcats history. Where are we at with how the guys have played here in non-conference?
Definitely, I don't know. It's hard to know if they've like learned their lessons that have been concerning me. A little bit of starts, letting teams battle a little bit. I mean, eventually they've out-talented some of these bye games, but that shouldn't. You want to dominate,
right?
I've been pretty hard on it the last few games because of how the Wes Miller tenure started. I know people want to say it's unfair to look at his first 2 years given what the roster looked like, but it's just tough to get excited over beating Stetson, especially if you're just beating them and you're not like crushing them with 40, 50 point boat races.
Yeah. I mean, it's also just hard to be overshadowed by losses to regional rivals.
That's how is that not a foul? Finally, sorry.
Yeah, I feel like I get my hopes up and they do poorly, and when I just kind of check out, it's like, dang, they actually played well tonight. So
I mean, the funny
trying to
thing
be
is,
checked out tonight, and then you guys are like, hey, let's get on and watch this. I'm like,
I'm hard on
right.
them. You're like, you're not beating real teams, et cetera, et cetera. You lose today and lose to Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go into Big 12 play, and it's like the criticisms, the talk, the speculation, the prognostication, all of it doesn't actually matter that much because the measuring is going to happen right now forward. The rest of the year, we're going to get so many measuring stick games that we either put to bed those concerns because he goes 500 in conference and we're like, hey, this is going to be fine, or things look like they did in Big 12 football. You end up with 3 to 4 conference wins and we all get to freak the fuck out. It's going to go one way or the other.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Is that back-to-back threes?
They are getting some wide open shots, fellas. I am not enjoying the wide open threes.
I didn't mind them when they were hitting the side of the backboard, but how they're making them, it's kind of a concern.
All right, Hummer's update is that he's officially waiting for his wife to go to bed. He doesn't record until his wife goes to bed.
I've been there.
Darren, shout out to your wife for bringing the laptop so you can join in on us. I've not met her that many times, but she's a real MVP tonight. I tell her I appreciate her.
I will let her know.
I'm gonna get propped up here so I can give this its proper plug. This is a cup from the exclusive Cincy Reigns event that a buddy of mine do, and Mr. Andrew Prenovic. Shout out to him. The infamous VIP
He
beanie.
crashed the party.
Right.
What
Wait.
the?
Let's present. Time for a beer.
There you go. Now we're rolling.
ASMR.
It's funny because there's a little bodega next to our hotel, and I wanted to stop in and grab.
Cheers, Bearcat. Mm.
All right, our first commercial break, gentlemen. How are we feeling?
Pretty much like I described before.
Someone keeps moving something on the table that sounds like a fart. Or someone's farting.
Whose mic lights up when that happens?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it closer.
Everyone sit still. No.
Old Xbox party chat. Whose mic is that?
Yeah, first time out, I feel the same as I said when I thought, oh, this might go well. That's when they started dropping threes, and when I was still scared, it's when they were hitting the side of the backboard. So
This is gonna be a tough one to pull off, given the first road game, altitude, all that jazz.
all that
And the
jazz,
fact that-
Yeah.
I mean, all the fact that they also play extremely good basketball.
all that Utah jazz.
They play good basketball. This is also their first Big 12 game at home, so you know it's electric.
They have not played a tough schedule, gentlemen.
No,
I mean,
Yeah,
I know
unlike
we
us.
have,
I would say they beat their piss poor competition a bit more emphatically than we have.
for sure.
Yes.
Quite a bit more emphatically, maybe.
I was saying earlier, I'm hoping we start to show some identity for what we want to do, and it looks like we have a direction to go. We find running partners for certain guys. We have options to rotate and change up the play if need be, and it doesn't look like we're figuring out too late in the game.
All right, the television setup is complete. I'm watching the game on the television now.
Brandon
That
is
is sitting on
officially
top of
in the
my
watch
dog's
party.
crate in the basement. Very amateur setup here, but it works.
It's much better than mine, sitting in the middle of my living room with a phone.
Side note: that NyQuil. If you guys have that NyQuil commercial, it's gross.
It's correct.
The honey NyQuil is not. It is not
Oh, I've
tasty.
heard that that's bad.
It is.
Not that any NyQuil isn't, but I've heard that it's like exceptionally bad.
It is like the NyQuil's fine. It's the DayQuil that tastes even worse for some reason.
Because it doesn't put you to
Oh no,
sleep.
wait. So no, flip that around. It is NyQuil that's super bad.
Oh.
The DayQuil's okay-ish. It's still good, but that nighttime,
Honey.
the NyQuil one is even worse. Yeah, it's. I'm like, I'll just suffer instead.
See, I always think NyQuil is more of a psychological thing. It's like every
Yeah.
time I took it, I got better, but I think my body was just in shock. Like, just don't do that again, and we're good.
See, I
Where you
would say
guys
that,
out of
but
the
then-
minute mark?
Yeah. That's it. But like the DayQuil just never seemed to work. The NyQuil seemed to work okay. I don't know.
Well, I think it's because NyQuil
Because it's
literally
placebo.
just like kills you for 8 hours. I'm pretty sure there's a warning that says like to make sure that you're going to get 8 hours of sleep if you're going to take this.
True. Yeah, because if you like get anything short of that, you feel worse when you wake up.
So you're not going to be able to operate.
You will test positive on that drug test.
Bucket.
Big 12's looking
That's not a
strong.
one of these. You got to be kidding me.
Ugh.
Wait, where are you guys at right now?
I was going to say,
give me a time check.
I'm at 15-18.
13 seconds.
I'm at 15:41, so yeah.
no, I'm at 15:52, and somebody just threw it out of bounds. So
I don't.
Day.
How am I the last one to log in? Yet I'm the
well,
first.
you have the most up to date refresh after commercials. And,
Mhm.
all right, I'll try again.
Shout out to
fucking
my
email
buddy
refresher.
Brian who took the Bearcats money line. I like your faith, sir.
Mark Pope wears.
Now I'm at
suit still?
15-16. Look at that. Caught right
Yeah,
back.
same. Yeah, I'm caught up again.
Do you miss your Bearcats basketball head coach wearing a suit on the sideline?
Yeah.
I don't. No, maybe like those Jordans always fresh. Though.
I would like to see
What do you
Miller
think?
in a suit with the Jordans.
Yes, not just a normal like gray or black suit, like a red one.
Oh,
I'm a traditionalist. I
That's
want
a
my
terrible call.
best shoes. Come on, put some proper leather on your feet.
Hey, number 45 is thick. That dude
I think
can
you're ahead of
move
me
some
still.
bodies. Oh my god.
Oh man,
Our Monster Factory wasn't monster enough.
2 C's. Built like 45 is built like DeJuan Blair from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
No ACLs, just grabbing every rebound.
Nobody sees it.
Oh,
DeJuan Blair came up at the same time as Hashim Thabit, Pittsburgh, Connecticut matchups, and they would constantly be guarding each other. It was just the most ridiculous looking thing. DeJuan Blair at his hip, but somehow destroying him. Is Reynolds out tonight? I haven't seen any health updates. Is Reynolds not playing?
No,
Or is
I
it
didn't
Guama
see.
off the bench before Reynolds?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. All I know is 21 has 3 threes so far.
yep.
That shocks me.
That's
Fellas, I'm
another
gonna
wide open.
grab a chair and switch to a computer. It's gonna be more fun that way. I'll be right back.
All right, see ya.
Cool.
Dang it. Wow, this is sloppy, gentlemen.
Yeah. This is real sloppy.
Oh my god, that's another. We can't defend a 3 tonight. They just missed like 4 in a row. Oh.
Well. We look
Just
goofy right now. We're straight goofy. Oh no.
travel. All
You're a little
right.
bit ahead of me. I'm on 13:28 now, so I think you might be a few steps ahead of me.
Dead ball at 13:02.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm between you. I'm at 13-12.
Yeah, I just got done with that sequence of like the 4 threes that.
Yeah, that was rough.
It was looking like a pickup game at the Y there for a second. Are we just cursed against religious schools? Is this what this is?
That's what it is. Maybe that's it.
Well, sorry.
Oh, the
Power 5
the beer
or
is
Power
closer.
6 religious schools.
Paying for somebody's sins. Maybe still Huggins.
Right.
You guys, another great game today was FAU and Charlotte. Charlotte with the upset. That was a crazy game.
Yeah. The only score I saw was that UCF was getting absolutely destroyed at
Boat
one
race.
point.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that
Well, maybe
stuck
enough
or if they got back in it at all.
We've played 8 minutes and scored 5 points.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's fun. Sports is fun.
I saw the over was like 150 something, and I was like,
Yeah.
I might take the under on that.
Yeah, we need to get into town. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it just like whatever, like I have obviously had the TV like turned way down. I don't know if it's the crowd or if like emotions or what, but we are playing like frantic. Like it's like it reminds me of the opening sequences of like the Crosstown Shootout. Like all like in Centos. It's like we're shook. Reynolds Coomer's not in here, but Reynolds is now in.
I feel like it's been our thorn in our side is just absolutely slow starts. Like just first halves in general. Just, if we're not on it, it's bad.
And even if we get to a hot start, it only lasts for like a few moments too. Like,
Vic with the steal. I don't know why. Oh, maybe that's why. Justin, I was wondering while we're just sort of filling space here and stuff, but something I've always wondered about is like, when did you start doing the stealing your logos, or like what inspired you to start doing that? I've always wondered that.
So I went to Morehead State University. That might be news for a lot of people. Been a UC fan pretty much my whole life, despite UK is really where it comes from. Grew up around a lot of UK fans and just, I don't know, never liked UK. So UC was the other local team.
Nice.
So my fandom's been with UC my whole life, but I did not go to UC. While at Morehead State, we played Austin P frequently enough. Austin P, the Governors, with their sweet monocle and top hat logo. So I always thought that was pretty interesting. Man.
that was bad.
So what year was that? 2019. We opened football against Austin P.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what if the Bearcat had a top hat and a monocle? That'd be fun. Like literally just that simple. And that's what I was going to do. And then I was like, I have zero skill in this. This is not something I've done in the past. Like the digital art is not my passion. What is it? Graphic design is not my passion. So it was very much like this isn't going to work kind of thing. Like, I don't know how to do this. So I was like, I'm literally just going to steal what they've already done. That's going to be the easiest way to do this and post it onto our logo, because both logos were squared up and staring straight forward. I was like, all I have to do is like cut and paste and like put this in here. So it was literally like Microsoft Paint level, like the lowest quality like tool I could use to do this, because I thought it would be funny to put a top hat and a monocle on the Bearcat. And then I was like, that was actually pretty fun. I'm going to see if there's like a mobile app to do this so I can do it in my free time. And the next one up was Army. And so I'd been playing NCAA 14 for a long time. So like in my head, their logo is just that knight with like the big cape. And I was like, he's literally just got like a head and everything else is what it is. Like I can throw the Bearcat's head in there. That'll be easy. And so it really started off with like, this is easy enough to like mess with in something like a Microsoft Paint. And I don't remember who the first like relatively challenging one was, but I was like, I got to find a better tool for this. So it was fun and easy to start, and then it got more complicated and I was already invested. And so that's where we're at with that. So now I've gotten relatively good at using whatever this app is that is no longer supported. One of these days, it's just going to be like, your phone doesn't run this, and then I don't know what I'm going to do.
The magician doesn't give up his secrets.
You have to like an old phone or something.
That's a good point. I might have to keep a phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's doing all of this on a BlackBerry. Like,
I couldn't use Photoshop if I had to, and I assume everybody thinks that it's Photoshop. So, yeah, if that ever happens, we might have to hand it off. That
A
or
little
I'm
bit
gonna have
inside
to learn
baseball there.
something.
Guys, we have 5 points in 9 minutes.
That
So
update was more fun when it was in 8 minutes. I don't like it as much at 9 minutes.
Yeah.
It kind of lost its luster. Now it just feels bad.
1 for 11 from the field. Only 2 threes. Can't say they're settling. How many turnovers? Seems like it's been a lot. 7 turnovers.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
turnovers than points. Yeah, buddy.
We're doing
So
it.
the positive to that is as soon as we get this cleaned up, we're going to start just dominating.
This
It's
podcast,
easy to
this
not.
live stream could just turn into Jocko. You know that former Marine Jocko who motivates people. He's like a self-help guy. He has this famous speech where anything that bad that happens to you say good, and then you say why it's good. Us watching the Bearcats get fucking mauled on the road at BYU. We're just the entire episode going, Vic Locken just got dunked on? Good. Now he'll know that he needs to listen to what Mike Rayfeld says in the way.
Hummer, welcome in, brother.
Yeah.
All right, now they can start playing. They're waiting on Hummer to get here.
Yeah, it's a party now.
I don't get it. It's like we play anybody that's a semblance of good and we nervous. We tense up and we turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
I'm wondering if do we tense up or do we just get exposed for not really having a cohesive plan on either side?
I think we're playing. It's like the
defense, man. This is great defense.
I think we're playing
8
shook.
turnovers.
There we go. Vic bucket. There we go.
All right, I'm definitely behind.
Hey, man, I still got the money line on this.
Hummer with the money line too. I like it.
Is the shut the F up kid here on this team? Or was that how long ago was that?
Is what?
The shut the F up BYU player, is he on this team still?
That's
a great goal. Wow, I forgot about that guy.
Dunk the ball.
He's got editing abilities that can basically pull that in and show everybody. Shut the F up.
I happened to come across it earlier today without even looking for it. I can't find it though.
Hummer, open a Cincy Light, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody does dry January anymore. What are you doing?
Hey, Bearcats are on a run, gentlemen.
Only people with alcohol problems do dry January.
Oh, me and Cam.
Wait, Hummer, are you really doing dry January?
Yeah, it was tough going to getting to today as well, and I don't know if it's going to get any easier.
Fuck that, dude.
We're explaining the twitching that people will see on video as Hummer copes with without drinking Cincy Lights during a Bearcat game.
Hey, real quick, 45 was thick. 50 is thicker. Have you seen this guy? Oh my god.
Oh man.
What are they feeding these
Body
boys?
by Fab Mello. R.I.P.
What?
Fat mellow.
Oh man, that was a great pass by there. Let me try and reset. I'm trying to get closer to where you guys are.
Ah.
I keep trying, but it doesn't work.
We're gonna have to resort to just illegally streaming the game so we can all be watching the same exact moment in the game.
You just need to get to the live in-game betting screen and just follow the updates there.
Yeah, let's just watch Gamecast. All you need is a box score. We don't need to watch the games.
Last night I did something pretty degenerate. They had a 50% boost on any college, or I think it was either any college bet. So I went to Purdue, and I was like, "Oh, they're kicking ass." And I just did the next 2 bucket score, 2 points, plus 200, knowing they weren't getting the ball out of halftime. Money. Naturally, at some point, I'll dive into being a degenerate on this game and doing that as well.
Just anytime you think about betting, just take a drink.
Yeah, that boy. There we go.
What's worse, gambling your money away or gambling your liver away?
Thank you, Justin.
Except it's not being gambled away at the moment. I'm up pretty hefty.
Suffering at our own expense, or winning at our own expense.
Dude, I can still get the Cats at plus 11.5 right now.
We don't believe you. You need more people. Show us your account.
Update. So that guy who has that shut the up, that was 5 years ago. He was a senior when that happened. So
One of those plays that just felt like yesterday.
yeah.
If you have so much money, send us all money.
I can't see it. What did it say? 1296.
700 on this one, and then there's 215 in a bet 365 that I can't access because I'm in New York now.
All right, flex.
Yeah, buddy. I already took out the original 200 deposit. It's all house money.
That's the college fund.
It's gonna drop 100 on the Bearcats right now.
It's dependent on Bearcat overs.
I think I'm somewhere between whoever's the furthest forward and furthest behind, but I just saw a fan in the background with a very small stop sign. And I just like the idea of, like, rather than cheering, you're just like, stop. Yeah, there he is. Oh, behind him in the free throw line. He's like, can you just stop?
Man, I wish Vic would go up stronger. I'm the biggest Vic Locken fan. I've had enough. I just can't take watching him fold at the rim anymore.
I mean, he's a part-time assassin. He's probably tired.
He's trying too much finesse, all right?
Look, I don't want to do the classic, the cliche Europeans are soft rant, but I will, all right? If that's what it takes.
Just to motivate him.
I don't know if it's his body language or if he's genuinely tired, but he just always looks beat.
Vic?
Yeah.
Oh, you had him in the corner.
That's very true. I think it's the hair that like droops over his forehead.
Maybe.
Very wet.
Yeah, he just,
If you
just looks like he's
hair, you always
ran a
look
marathon.
There we go. Get some hustle.
New game. Every time we miss a layup, take a drink.
Let me go get my water.
Hummer, if the Bearcats win this game, you have to drink a Cincy Light.
I second that motion.
I think it would be disrespectful to your degree if you didn't.
It's only 4.2%. It's basically water.
That's a compliment for what they're trying to do here.
They're just trying to keep us hydrated.
Hey, we got. Hey,
That looks like
One of the
liquid.
best parts
Homer.
of this experience so far is just seeing Brandon rage in the background. I don't know.
I'm trying to mute it so I'm not like just dominating this thing, but you missed my rant about what happened earlier today, Coomer. I'm emotionally on edge right now, and I need this today.
You picked
Not
the wrong place.
Not because you have an unreasonable amount of money on the game, right? You're going to be okay.
No, I do not have the mortgage on the game. I just in my coaching game today, Coomer, we were up 2 with 11 seconds, and we lost the goddamn game.
With 11 seconds, did you have the ball or not have the ball?
There was a lot that happened in that 11 seconds. At 11 seconds, they were shooting free throws and missed them both, and we lost the game.
so let me, if I had to guess.
So basically, what we're seeing from you, your whole aura, your essence right now is what we would have seen with Nick Cronin.
See, I wasn't gonna say it.
2018. Is that the vibe we've got right now?
I was gonna say you should have fouled instead of letting him shoot a 3.
What's that?
If
John
you just saw the
Ross
shot. No, I don't want to get into this, guys.
But then I chose to leave it alone on the Coomer. But I was very much thinking sounds pretty Mick Cronin-esque.
When the ball's going out of bounds and you didn't touch it, you don't have to save it. That's all. That's the last thing I'm going to say.
Let's not leaving evidence online for later.
3 rules to live by.
You can edit that.
Never. Number 1, never acknowledge The Godfather Part 3. Number 2, never waste calories on pizza outside of Eastern time zone. Number 3, always Al at 3 late.
We're only up 2.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first time I've ever considered that anyone outside of the Eastern time zone tries to make pizza.
They do.
I guess he's just not a fan of Chicago deep dish.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know.
Well, that's depends on your ass. The casserole.
Someone's TV up someone's TV is up really loud.
It's the Hummer.
Immediately turn it down.
Hummer doesn't look suspicious at all, so I don't think it was him.
He's just got a good poker face.
Oh Lord.
So did you tear through all the Cincy Light you brought back home? Or
Oh yeah, that's been gone for months.
yeah.
And I didn't have room in the car on the way back from Christmas because I don't know who's all watching this, but my mom just absolutely obliterated Christmas.
I think she's in here.
She took so much interior square footage of my vehicle with gigantic presents for my daughter. And I'm literally on the phone with her yesterday, and she's like, "Can I get her this other big thing, art easel thing?" And I'm like walking her through my daughter's room, and I'm like, "Do you see room for this?" No. And she's like, "Well, what about the closet?" And I showed her, I'm like, "The closet's full. What about under the bed?" Like, "Nope, we got storage under the bed." Like, "Well, what about there?" I'm like, "Well, if I put it there, where's this going to go?" So finally she relented. She's getting clothes.
It took me way too long to realize that you were talking about presents in the car.
Yeah,
I thought you were just absolutely
Christmas.
roasting Mom. I was like, God, man.
I am roasting her for getting us gigantic presents.
He's
I
roasting
go,
your generosity.
we got like a 600 square foot apartment, and she gets gifts that take up 200 square feet. Like,
She
and
ruined
she's like,
Christmas.
"Oh, you got
We
space?
measure our
Like,
gifts
how
in
many
square
people
footage,
visit?"
not dollars anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, "Look, I can buy gifts. I'm good right now, baby. I'm good."
Just sell that stuff and gamble it. Make it back 5-fold, and then give her some kind of like trust fund for Christmas.
As bad as it's been, we're only down 3 somehow.
That's how this goes.
Come on, Hummer.
It's because
Yeah, right where we want them.
ever since Hummer got here, we've been on a run.
I just want to see Miller pull this out, and so we can all just talk about how he's the greatest coach ever. And Coomer has to
Build the
sit there,
statue.
and Coomer has to take it for a couple days.
I just wanted to let you guys know how tonight's going. I have already received a text from someone that said, "It's 100% official. We have a horrible coach." If you want to know how this game started, that already is in my message.
Was not from me.
It was not from Hummer. Nobody on this call, nobody that's been on the podcast before, but it's in my text messages. It's 100%. We know now after that first
You
time.
can reply back, fire Satterfield. Just
Are you talking about the one we just received the same one together?
Yeah, I think that's a much less controversial statement.
Wes is an alien. Dude, you got to box out on that. Come on.
that was the cleanest like free throw arch ever. Like so low but so clean.
Gentlemen, this is a game. Things have not gone well at all for us.
I know. It's
Calm
incredible.
down.
And all of a sudden,
Honestly, being
we're down
down
one.
one, I'm going to say this game is going pretty well for us.
Yeah.
all of a sudden,
Is BYU's offensive? Are their offensive problems is it our defense, or are they just missing shots? It seems like it's
Bearcats take the lead. Let's go. Let's go.
Last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it seems like they just like dead ducks like the last few shots.
Aziz is back, folks. Aziz is
go.
back, folks. He's looking.
That he
strong.
traveled. Let's go.
He's like, "Look, I'm back in Utah. I'm coming for you."
Back in Utah.
Thick 45 can't dribble. Let's go.
Yeah, they keep putting him at the top of the key.
Juan
Like,
Blair was 45 too. I didn't even think of that, man.
they're treating him like Draymond Green.
Except no throw
Dude, show Wes
punches.
his shoes more, guys. I want to see what kicks he's rocking today.
Oh, God.
Are these Jordans or Ferragamos?
You disgust me.
Skechers.
Don't encourage him.
Hummer, I think
Dude,
they're the red and white.
can we get a Skechers contract? That'd be dope.
Did you guys know that Edgerrin James is Jizzle James' dad?
Whoa. Whoa.
No.
Mind blown.
I didn't know that, but I did know that he was Edgerrin James's son. But I never made the inverse relationship connection.
Were you guys listening at the beginning of the telecast where they said that Wes Miller is one of the top coaches in the country, and they just knew he would land at a top flight program one day?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And now he's at one.
Blue blood.
Goddamn
We're
right.
top flight. Wow.
I'm here for it.
Mm.
Can't believe the Steelers didn't they back into the playoffs today? Was it a win and in for
Are they
them?
back in the playoffs? Yeah, I think it was pretty much. Yeah, it's winning. They're in 7th place. So yeah,
Sounds about right.
we had a chance to stop this, but we didn't.
We had a chance for that to be us, but no.
Yeah.
Zach Taylor's a genius.
Miller is
I'll
wearing
waiver.
Jordans today, by the way.
Brandon, I want you to rank our 4 front court players 1 to 4.
Right now in this moment.
Not based on how they play basketball. Based on how they play basketball.
I feel. Is this a trap?
This is not a trap. Lock-in. I'm asking you to rank Lock-in, Aziz, Reynolds, and Oguama.
Well, are we? That depends. Are we focused more on offense or defense? Because that's
I'm focused on
are we
winning
just on
basketball.
overall game.
Playing basketball.
Playing back.
Best player, factoring both ends of the court. 1 to 4. Who you would play the most to who you would play the least.
I'm going Vic. Vic, Millie, Aziz, Goaty.
Wow, you put Millie ahead of Aziz.
Just because he's offensively, he's a force. He takes it up strong. He's dunking on people. He's trying to end people's lives, and I appreciate that a lot. Now, if you're leaning more defensively, Aziz has the upper hand for sure. But I think offensively in the low post, Millie's so far this season's been a much greater threat than Aziz.
We're running into a Chris Vogt situation here where we need Odio Guama to sustain some sort of mild injury, so he's forced to be off the basketball court for a few weeks.
Oh my God,
Just to force Wes Miller's hand.
Wow.
Just force his hand. Like, dude, more cowbell here. What's this offensive need? Need more of some guy who can't catch and turns the ball over.
Healthy, and Wes Miller's already made that decision. The minutes have been reduced.
More guys shouldn't be playing.
Jeez. There it is.
Look how Brandon's talking about people going to the basket to end lives, and he likes that, and that just slides. But Hummer's like, I wouldn't mind a mild injury that puts a guy out for a week or two. And
Because it's the other team, Justin. It's the other team. We'll end the other team. That's cool. We don't want our own guys to be mildly injured. I guess that's where the insult comes in.
Hey, we had that happen with Chris Vogt. We won some games, man. We won some games.
I think we're all just missing the offensive force that was Chris Vogt, and how we didn't run more offensive sets through him just blows my
Doesn't
mind.
make sense. Honestly, it's the one regret I have.
yeah,
I want more.
Yeah, from the entire Brandon era, that's like 1 or 2 biggest regrets for
I
sure.
feel like this live stream that's already 54 minutes in is a good time to go ahead and make the confession that I was watching one of Tari Eason's last games as a Bearcat, and it was his best game as a Bearcat, blocking shots, grabbing rebounds. And I set these highlights to a piece of classical music, video got a lot of traction. I made another video that night. I made a Chris Vote mixtape that never saw the light of day and is still on my computer. And
you're going to release it right
my
now.
Best work. It is absolutely my best work.
That's a Patreon feature right there.
That is that.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
paid me dozens of dollars to post that.
Just dozens.
Director's cut,
$12?
just these things.
Or if Hummer drinks a Cincy Light today.
I don't have a Cincy Light in my fridge.
Hummer.
I have the
Hummer,
PBR.
Hummer, how you are not drinking tonight is wild. Big 12 basketball tips
Getting
off.
that liver clean,
listen,
baby.
Listen to what's happening. Big 12 basketball tips off, and it's January 6th. You should be popping bottles.
This is your day.
Why is it my day? I wasn't there. I didn't plan on being there.
I didn't plan on being there. Something just happened.
I just showed up.
There's no reason. There's no reason that Hummer would.
I was just working from home that day.
It's a callback
Saw
to
someone
Black
mildly trying to take over the government.
I'm so glad you brought it up. I was so worried I was going to bring it up. So
There it is. Over under 55 minutes. Over.
Happy
I have to
interaction to all
say-
who celebrate.
The promo video I did for this live stream with me doing my Trump impersonation over him speaking that day. My wife, she's not a big I love your podcast type. She's not thrilled by this all the time.
Aw.
She died laughing. She said, "This is your best work yet." So I
Nice.
knew I was onto something there. I think she's all on board now after watching that video.
Love that.
But yeah, so added to
Never
the
been
unreleased
hotter.
director's
Never
cut.
been hotter.
We'll bundle it with the Chris Vote mixtape. You know.
Yeah, there you go.
hey there, Santa.
Dude, this mixtape had like 7-8 plays, and it was one game. And none of them were good.
I want to see it. Just play it here for anyone who's here. If you
We can't
watch
catch the ball.
video-
We're down 10.
If you stay, I will play it.
Dude, what
You
is
know
this?
I'll do?
Nine
Remind
turnovers
me,
now?
don't let me
Are we
forget,
at 9 or
Justin,
10
if you
already?
Remind me about 4 minutes left in the game. 4-minute timeout, end of the game. We're gonna drop it in the second half. Chris Vote mixtape drops at the 4-minute mark. Don't tweet it.
Yeah, you have to be here to know about it.
You know, I'm so thankful sometimes that you have to turn on all stats on ESPN so I don't have to see the turnover stat. 12.
It's bad. It's bad.
12.
It's ugly.
And most of them are unforced. That's the sad part here. They're unforced turnovers. You're just throwing the ball away on a pass, not getting tipped, not even getting bodied.
Well, thankfully,
Nothing
Well,
offensively.
I was about to say my internet kicked out, but we're still here, so my ESPN is not playing nice. So
You know, ESPN was struggling.
You're missing a.
I'm
Picasso here.
missing it. All right, I'm
Can we
back.
Can we get a little jizzle back in the game here?
Can we just get a little bit more jizzle in here, please?
Yeah.
I love how it was a 1-point game with 3 minutes to go, and now it's
Now everything's going
Yeah,
against
yeah.
us. These
No, it's
these
not
refs
that.
must
Yeah.
be Mormon.
Looks totally calm, cool, collected on the sideline.
These
Definitely
refs are totally Mormon.
definitely has a plan to get us back in this game.
I hope so.
Oh, it starts with Nick.
Guys, just don't turn the ball over. That's the plan. Don't turn the ball over.
It's a good plan. Is it?
I know we're being bad.
Also,
basketball,
Newman,
but
just
it's-
don't touch anybody, because if you touch someone, you're gonna get a foul called.
Wow. Day-Day.
We're a second half team.
This game has not been Day-Day's finest work.
Wow.
Can we just admit that Cosmo the Cougar looks creepy,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
like an old man as a Cougar? Like,
yeah, that's one of those
all right.
mascot heads that just never got updated. It's like we have new
No.
technology now. You can be better.
Dude, I bet Wes squats like 350. Look at that squat there on the sideline.
I was
Jizzle
not.
James.
That,
Jizzle James is our best point guard. True or false?
True.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And he needs to be in the game.
True.
He needs more minutes. We need more cowbell in that sense. All right. There we go, boy.
He's bigger, more physical. Seems
More
to be
aggressive.
more trustworthy with the ball. He's a freshman, and somehow that's true.
Yeah. Do you know his dad's Edrin James? Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. That's insane. Where'd you hear that?
Oh, there was a little stat bug on here. A little.
Oh,
I didn't know that
can't be true.
before.
I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna have to fact check that.
Dirk Lockin for 3. Let's go.
I did not fact check it. I
all
assumed
right,
that
we're
he was-
cooking back in here. Didn't tell the way get away from us.
Text from a random acquaintance. I'm just going to describe it as an acquaintance.
That
Yeah,
makes
this
it worse. That makes it way worse.
This is, we will win this game.
Was that me? Did I just text you?
Another one I received earlier. Brandon was a system guy. Wes may be a no system guy.
Just vibes guy.
Was Brandon a system guy though?
Tonight, fellas.
Was Brandon a system guy? I mean, he never got it installed.
Yeah, what I don't know. What
He
system?
was a talk about a system guy.
He didn't realize that CD-ROMs didn't come with computers anymore.
If we're
Realized
reading
running
a group
stat
chat
sheet
text,
was not a great idea.
Tell you what,
Having an urn in your office isn't motivating.
this is shit. This is one of those halves. I was gonna say if you go into halftime down 5 only, that you're like, we turn the ball over 12 times, sloppy basketball, shot
And just-
poorly.
Still got to.
Bearcats are thrilled to be down 5 heading into the half.
I mean, the halftime spread was 5.5,
Bearcats are thrilled to be down 7 heading into the half.
and we didn't cover.
Oh, bum, bum,
13
bum.
turnovers.
They've had a few just like behind, like where they've just snuck that behind us in the paint.
I've still got
Like
10
one or two
seconds left
times.
in my half, so I still have hope over here.
Yeah.
It
ends
13 turnovers.
the text
Holy
messages
cow.
are flooding in here. This is
BYU
really
has
bad.
12 though too. That's the crazy part.
The same
Leave
thing
West
happened for me as
Utah.
it did for you guys. Sorry.
13
I gotta,
turnovers.
I got to make sure I can
Impressive.
deliver on my promise at the 4-minute mark in the second half. Let me look this up. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Speaking of unreleased productions, I need
35
you guys to see this absolute atrocity that I made for when we played BYU in football. Hold on, I just noticed that there's. Here, let me clean it up. Let me clean this monstrosity up really quick, so that it looks good while it looks bad.
Maybe we should revive that company, have them sponsor us. The CSC brought to you by Skechers and whatever app this is.
Yeah, let's go with LA Gear. Remember those? Those were some shoes. Now. Those were some shoes.
This was the logo that didn't make it for BYU. Do you love that or what?
I kind of like it.
Oh, shit. Let me see this.
It kind of looks like it would be like a shadow monster
Isn't
in Monsters
that-
Inc.
Isn't that now? What's cool is it actually looks pretty sweet upside down, in my opinion.
Looks like you could design a carabiner around that.
But yeah, I have not slept well or had like personal time pretty much since like November, between work and my daughter just absolutely fighting. So that's what we were getting. It's been rough. Things are slowly getting back to normal for me.
Yeah.
So
So you are kicking the boys on StreamYard.
here we are. Yeah, it really helps and hurts that the tip-off was 10 o'clock. It's like, well,
Helps right now, hurts tomorrow.
yeah.
All right, time to talk business here.
I mean, not if you're staying sober. I mean, that
Locken, Newman, and Lukosius, all with 3 turnovers in the first half. You know who had 0 turnovers? Jizzle James.
Yeah, I was going to say Jizzle.
He didn't get a lot of minutes, but man, Bandego I thought looked really active and good in the first half. I'd love to see more of him.
A little load management, you think?
Reality available.
Hunter's staying positive in the chat, saying we can kick the shit out of these guys in the second half. So
Yeah, we're only down 7.
Don't do that, Justin. Don't tempt me.
Who would have thought we'd come in on the road, and only be down 7 at half to the 12th ranked team in the country.
we're a second half team. We
Big props to
have
Hunter.
to
He's
adjust.
By the way, BYU's not going to finish the top 5. This is more like a top. This is like a top 40 team.
big shout out to Hunter. He's been here for both our live streams so far.
Here. Houston just missed the extra point.
Oh, I was like, what? It took me way too long to realize we switched to football.
Nell
It's
is killing
happening, right? I had to move over.
I was like, is that what you're calling an and one? Like, where are we at?
I was like, Houston's
The
playing.
league is absolutely loaded. Kansas, TCU on the road, taking Kansas to the buzzer. Texas Tech. Can't wait. Give it
Baylor and Oklahoma State went to OT. Baylor survived that one.
That's right. Cincinnati versus the world.
BYU's ranked 12th. How did I miss that this whole time?
What? Yeah, I don't know how that's happened.
Look at us, only down 7 on the road against the 12th team in the nation.
Look at us.
Being out rebounded, 13
How
turnovers.
far we've come.
We couldn't
have-
play a worse game, and we're only down 7. We've got
We have
this
4
sucker in
assists
the bag.
on 9 buckets.
We
Shooting.
just need to hire one of the old guys just to always visit the locker room at
And
halftime.
chew their ass out every
Yeah.
half.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Kenyon, are you available for doing our halftime coaching from here on out?
You guys, we
have a
can't even,
special
we
role
can't
for
even
you.
blame turnovers for this. BYU has 12 turnovers.
Yeah.
How much to make a hologram of Kenyon Martin ripping into their asses at halftime of Xavier last year?
Is Cameo still a thing? We can just pay
Oh, shit.
Kenyon Martin's cameo. Well, just
Every
like
game.
a standard prompt. Like,
Every game, yeah.
please chew out my friends Jizzle and Aziz.
Reallocate X% of Cincy Reigns funds to Kenyon Martin cameos on a game-to-game basis. And look, here's the thing: you don't need it for every game. Just games where we're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah, you can just store them.
See, what would happen is like the actual media department would catch wind of that, and they'd make it like a little halftime jumbotron thing.
Even
At that
better.
point.
Even better.
Man, this Buffalo Miami game from earlier this year is really great on ESPN too, where our game should be.
I
The good
could
news
watch
is that
NFL kickers.
the road teams almost always dominate at BYU in the second half because it's
I could-
the kind of place where you don't get tired in the second half. There's not altitude or anything like that you're dealing with. You're going to totally have more energy.
And the crowd has to be pretty subdued, right? Because being
their
sober
bedtime.
for this.
Right?
sucks.
They get drunk and
Yeah, no alcohol, no caffeine. Like it's bad
It's
time.
that sugar crash from
They sell
Soda Pop.
melatonin at their concession stands, right? Like, guys, you're being too wild. You need to calm down.
Was it Max Morrison or the milk drinking virgins?
Wonder how that NIL pitch goes.
Well, from what I understand, when they first got it going, then they have one company that basically divided up into stipends for their players, and they were trying to use it to pay like walk-ons. That way, they could supplement scholarships, basically. I don't know if
Let's
anything
do
really
it.
came of that.
Let's just have non-scholarship roster spots. Let's just do it.
Well, that's what I was
Bearcat.
wondering because like that's grounds to like if you really wanted to stack your team and you had the boosters, you could be like, hey, listen, we'll get you an NIL deal, but you got a gray shirt, you know.
Hey, would you like an NIL deal with milk? Because we can make that happen.
Got milk?
And if you do really bad, we're going to put you on the side of it saying lost.
Have you seen this player?
Have you seen this player?
Or lost on a
Missing
mission
3-star. Beaver tails, or was it cougar tails? That's what it was. Cougar tails.
Those cougar tails look good.
I had a buddy go out for the BYU game for football. He was like, "Man, why did I fly out here for this?" But he's like, it's pretty much like a maple glazed donut. Is what it is.
Well, it's like 3 foot long maple glazed donut.
I don't know if you guys are checking the Discord while all this is happening, but our local resident author, thanks to Cincy Slangen, Jen Bishop, asked, is BYU fans allowed to say Jizzle, or do they have to say Mr. James?
They have to shorten it to J. Mr. J.
Excuse me.
J.
We're going to start calling him PhDJ.
So when we get the time, what are the predictions for the playoff championship games here? We got FCS tomorrow, Minnesota versus Montana versus South Dakota for the FCS championship, and then obviously Washington and Michigan on Monday.
So the FCS will eventually be called the College Football Championship, and then the FBS will become professional football too. National championship. But I don't have a take on the FCS championship, but FBS, I'm going all in on Washington. Feeling it.
I'm going to go the opposite direction there and going all in on Michigan.
Michigan, that's not the kind of program that wins a national championship in 2023.
Yeah.
I just hope both teams have fun.
I'll be screaming Phoenix from my
What'd you
rooftop.
I just hope it's a very competitive, spirited matchup.
Well, both teams have like a huge drought. It was like 91 for Washington and then 96 for Michigan, or flip that actually. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I kind of hope people just get devastating injuries and just really get hurt and
Just want more injuries.
get terrible
they
news.
have-
while they're
When I watch sports, I watch
Mild injuries that are capable of overcoming.
Like the superheroes they are.
I love nothing more than when Kevin Ware landed and that bone snapped in half. Oh, that to me is sport. That's sport.
Ouch.
I'll never forget that because I was so full off of super overeating for Easter dinner, and like you just see that happen.
That was horrendous.
Yeah.
What year was that? It feels like HDTVs weren't the same that they are today.
So
I remember it being
12
somewhat blurry.
or 13.
12 or 13? Okay.
That feels right. When did Louisville not win the national championship anymore?
When did Rick Pitino become premature Pitino?
2013 roster comes up in Google, so it's probably 2013.
It was 2013.
When did Kevin Ware do that thing?
We spend all these
During
money
a
on like
2013
4K
NCAA
TVs and everything, and they still only broadcast everything in 720p.
Yeah. But at least you can tell your neighbors you get that 4K.
What was that, Brandon? You called my name?
I was just going to say to answer your question, I'm going South Dakota State, and I will also take Michigan as well. I thought in the first half they were bullying Alabama.
I'm not taking anybody.
Bullying Alabama hard.
It's true.
And Alabama did Alabama things and got back into the game, but I thought they played sloppy, and the defensive line for Michigan just dominated the first half. that was a great day of watching football. But I was pretty impressed. So I'll take. They're the Jackrabbits, right? The Jackrabbits and the
Jackrabbits,
Wolverines.
yeah. Yes.
Jackrabbits and Wolverines for sure.
Double blue and gold kind of weekend.
Yeah.
Fun fact:
down
if you
here,
ever want to
Indy.
know what
Season's on the line.
if you ever want to know what a bowl game would look like at TQL, look at the FCS championship because they're playing at FC Dallas's Toyota Stadium. So
if we ever get the Chili Bowl, we
if Chili Bowl get off. Yeah,
You gotta go. We gotta go. He got the first. You got to give that to him. What a terrible spot. Throw out that red flag.
It would be funny if Michigan won the championship because one Ohio State fans would.
You're really not going to throw that flag out? He was clearly across the line.
Two, it's funny because what's funny about that is obviously Ohio State won the first college football playoff one, and then just to have Michigan win the last one of this iteration would just be interesting. Have those bookends between two rivals. Nice little football trivia down the road.
Hunter, you're right. He said it's hard to believe that it's the same Michael Penix we played in 21 who was terrible. And once we got our, grounded and realized that there was a football game going on, we dominated.
Well, I mean, when you lose the greatest linebacker ever in the middle of a game, it just heard he was a second time at Brian Bosworth,
Yeah.
That's just what happens when you surround talent with talent.
Yeah. No, Justin said he was amazing. We were just dogs. I'll take that's
I mean, imagine if Joe Burrow had come to Cincinnati like he should have. He would have been 10 times greater. But I mean, whatever. Teach their own.
That's a wild what if. A wild what if. What?
That depends.
How does that change things?
Because would he have taken that shot from UCF in the bowl game that changed his whole state of mind? Because that's what we ultimately transformed him into a freaking dog,
He would have been held back by Luke Fickell being too scared to let him throw because of the offensive line.
True.
Hey, we're not being realistic.
Yeah, unnecessary Luke Fickell shots.
We're joking that he would have been great. Don't be realistic and bring it down.
He would have been amazing.
Yeah.
We would have won. We would have won the national championship that year, no doubt.
Yeah, and we would have gotten a lot more money in life. We'd be in the Big Ten right now.
Well, I would argue he wouldn't be so fragile. In the first.
Yeah, he'd be tougher.
He'd be tougher. He would have never taken that shot.
If he would have gone to Cincinnati, the Bengals would have 3 Super Bowls right now.
Well, if it's
But
just
hey,
a
whatever.
inception thing or just inverse
His
thing.
choice didn't work out.
He goes to UC and he gets drafted to the Saints. just flip it.
You told me coming into this game that we would have given up 31 first half points to BYU, and I'd be wildly disappointed in our first half. Well, I wouldn't believe you.
Because it's just that perfect amount of goofiness that just seems to exist in UC.
I need Cincy Light in bottles. Do you think we can talk somebody into that?
That's a good start.
I need Cincy Light to up their percentage by about 6%.
That'd be fun. Cincy not so light.
Give it a mad health strength.
Cincy heavy.
Cincy heavy.
Same great taste with a knockout punch.
Dark days call for a dark beer.
So this is does Ryan guys even have a stout they've ever made of any kind? I don't think they have they?
For sure. Ryan Geist Loki has great stouts. Ink is a great stout. I don't know if there's what's another one? But yes. They used to make Panther. I don't know if that was a porter or a stout. But that was solid.
Panther was a porter, maybe. But that could be
They might have been. But they have a very solid barrel aging program that they don't get enough credit for sure.
Ryan Geist is high on your list for Cincinnati breweries, Brandon, or no?
Top 5 for sure. They've consistently been there. Like I've said that the top brewery in the city has changed. Like there's been a lot of turnover there because like one brewery gets hot and they like crush it for 2 or 3 years, and then like the brewer moves on or something, and another brewery steps up. But Ryan Geist has always like been in the top 5 for me.
Are one of those brewers like the launches of their own new brewery? Like
exactly, yeah.
And Dago, 4-3.
Love that. They keep showing this like BYU student keeps doing the. I'm just like, all right, sit down, kid. Like.
I think we should probably put a hand up on. Yeah, man, come on. What are we doing at point guard?
Why?
What?
What are we doing here?
Are you kidding? We can't pass or catch the ball tonight. What is happening?
It's the elevation.
I need a beer.
Oh my God.
Okay.
We need to start training the basketball team at Camp Higher Ground.
I think we need to man an investigation, frankly.
Dude, it's so good. Indy just dropped the first down pass and potentially a touchdown pass to go to turn it over on 4th down and allow me to hit that nice little in-game win there.
Aziz with a floater from the elbow is something I don't ever need to see again. Ever.
More.
He's feeling it.
More.
Pour it on. It was so cool.
Van Dago's been less problematic defensively today, which is I've been desperate to see.
Do you think it's a limited minutes from today?
How he can look like the greatest defensive wrecking crew against UC and against other schools. Comes here and just gets abused. Like literally, teams were attacking him. It's just painful, guys.
Dude, I turned on the game on my computer for a minute, and it's legitimately like 30 seconds ahead of my TV. It's super annoying.
Is it good?
Guess I'm watching on a small screen.
Yep, you're stuck with it.
See, now you got me interested. I'm going to put it up on my phone and see if I can catch up to you
They
guys.
are not missing.
I've been about 10 seconds behind you guys this whole time.
I have a solid live stream beer tower happening here on my desk. I just shared in the Discord. It's reached 4. We'll see how high it gets.
I'm impressed.
You need your dog to come over and knock it over like a Cyclones game.
She's snoozing. She's done.
Number 50 is Jokic wannabe.
Oh, yeah. My phone is easily like 20 seconds ahead of my computer. That's frustrating.
That's why I can't have nice things.
Look at this extremely winnable game. Let's make some shots. Damn.
Gotta try a few times, but you got there.
Look at CJ Anthony.
Just don't put in Odioguama. Do not put in Odioguama.
Man, this is aggressive. Game on to Odie.
Hey, do you guys know why Rayvon Griffin isn't playing?
I've heard he's a way better option than the other guys ahead of him. That Wes Miller just doesn't like winning. Is that true?
I have heard he doesn't like winning. He
We don't
prefers
have
no
enough.
He
character.
prefers losing.
We don't have enough invested in him. You got to play the guys you pay.
How many Big 12 games should this team win this year?
11.
All of them.
What
Go
a
undefeated.
what a question.
We're beating Kansas. Come on, guys.
What's fair? 9-9, 8-10, 11-8,
Give me 11.
11-7, whatever the record would be.
I,
I
well,
believe we win 11 games.
how many times do we play UCF? Do we play them 6 times?
At least.
You get them twice.
There you go. Give me 11.
I don't.
West
Houston.
Virginia twice. West Virginia's a bad team.
Yeah, Houston dominated them today. They was like 90-55 or something. Don't
They were
quote me on that.
40
It
at
was
one point. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be happy with.
I
I'd
can't
be
even-
happy with 18.
I'd like 9.
Total?
I'd be okay with 16.
I'm setting the same bar I was setting for Scott. Give me 500, a 500 record year one. Is a Big 12.
What gets us in as the first
No, I didn't
four
set that.
in
I
the
didn't set a
12?
500 conference record for Scott. So I told Scott he needed.
One. We told him we needed one.
I told him he was going to win KU, Miami, Pitt, and then he needed to win.
Put those.
I expected 3 conference wins, and he got one.
Actually,
Well,
I rephrase that. I
you're right.
expected one conference win over an existing Big 12 member.
Yeah, he didn't get a conference win this year.
He didn't deliver that.
Yeah, he got over an entering winner or member, traveling partner.
Which I guess is what kind of sucks about this. Hypothetically, if we were to win, when we win tonight, we will be beating a new Big 12 member.
Yeah,
Not the same.
but I mean, in terms of college basketball, it's really just way more about your status overall, right?
No, I would say if we win tonight, this will be a very good victory.
This would be the best win of Wes Miller's career.
It's the number 12 team in the nation, guys.
It would be the
what is that?
best win we've had since.
It'd be the best win of Wes Miller's career, dude.
No, like get Wes Miller's career out of it, but like best win since for the entire program.
Yeah.
Since we won the conference tournament.
Are we going back 2020, 2019?
Has anything happened since then?
Because it was what we run the regulars. Did we win
I
the
like that.
tournament or the regular
Now, Brandon,
season?
if you want, I like the home win.
It was tournament, right?
We beat Houston in 2020
Before we all got COVID.
when they were 14th in KenPom one time, and then we lost to them again at their place. We went 1-1.
So I
In
have
19, we beat them when they were 12. Currently,
Hold
they're
up
sitting
for
at
3,
4.
open again.
Wide open.
What are we doing?
Not playing
But
defense.
we just have, yeah.
Building character.
Good.
Good. Builds character.
Open again.
Dunk. Yes. More of that.
All right, my phone seems to be in line with where you guys are, so
Oh,
I'll just
number
watch on my
21
little
get another
4-inch
three?
screen.
Good. I'd love to see him accomplish his personal goal of hitting more threes in a game than any player in college basketball. Good.
Coomer, what do you think? If we win 7 Big 12 games, where does that get us?
Doesn't get us in the tournament, but it gets
Yeah.
us. It means we got some nice victories, and we can cling on to the team having, being another year closer with a little more development to being ready to get in the tournament next year. But you'll also have a lot of disappointed Bearcat fans like myself.
I think I can realistically see 7. Maybe if we can pull
Dude,
off.
he didn't even
No,
move.
a
How was that
foul
a
on that.
foul?
I think 9 is our
Even
ceiling.
refs, come on.
9 is the ceiling.
9 is the ceiling.
That's
Yeah.
funny because I'm predicting 11. So
You've never been one to see ceilings, have you?
Look,
I
we're
don't
going
think
to
you realize how tall that ceiling is, Coomer. I think you're thinking of like a
We're
single
going to beat
story, but
GCU.
this is one of
We're
those
gonna
like
beat Oklahoma. We're going to beat
Multi-story
UCF.
ceilings.
It's one of those
We're going to beat
Victorian
West
homes.
Virginia.
Yeah.
We're going to beat Houston at home. Calling that now, February 10th.
Madman.
We're going to
We're
get
going to beat
tonight.
Iowa. We're going to beat Iowa State at home. We're going to beat UCF away. We're going to beat Oklahoma
Wow.
State.
The balls on Daniel Skilling.
We're going to beat TCU. And we're going to beat West Virginia in the last game. That's 11. That's easy.
11. There it is.
The Hummer algorithm has spoken.
And that's assuming that we lose tonight. So it could be
Which
12.
we won't. So
It's never been wrong.
we're going to get what we call
Look at Jizzle.
Get the rebound.
Look at God.
Look at it.
I'm telling you, man. I'm ready for Jizzle to get 25 minutes a game. Take the training wheels off, man. Let's do this.
Give him the keys.
I don't like the non-continuation rule in college. Like Jizzle, that should have been an and one. Like
It really should have been. Yeah.
he's going up. He's already picked up the ball. He's in stride. If you're fouling him
Right.
there, that's continuation. Give him the bucket.
I don't know if NCAA refs could handle that level of detail, to be honest.
True.
Yeah. That'd be some fun to watch, though.
Nice.
Look, just 5 minutes ago, these guys were coaching high school. Reffing in high school.
Why not both, honestly?
Happy Cincinnati Bearcats are only down 1 at BYU.
Coomer.
Shh.
Last time you said that, no. They should be up 10, Coomer, and like that's what you should be saying. You should be disappointed right now.
No, man, I'm not. Look at them. Look at them battling.
Let's go.
The freshman giveth, the freshman taketh. 21. He is castrating our program right now.
Is this Jimmer Fredette? Did they give him the ball? Like, is he suited up? What is going on?
Can we fucking guard him? Maybe. Can we just put a guy on 21?
Can we make some threes?
Every time that guy makes a three, it's that same student just going.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about 3-point shots. If you don't let them get a 3-point shot off, they can't actually make it.
All right.
I don't know.
all right.
I've
Get up
seen
there,
us
get
defend the
the
three
big
well,
man
and they
foul.
still make it.
I mean, yeah, that was a
better
crazy shot,
defense we make.
So what I'd like to see with Cannell is like, remember the Titans when the defensive coordinator pulls the team together and says, "We're gonna go out there and not give up a freaking yard." That's what I want West to do with the team and say, not one more shot for 21. He is not getting off one more shot. In this
I mean, to be fair, that last three, he made that in motion. Like, I mean, that was just an incredible shot, unfortunately.
Basically, what you're saying is put Newman in and say, "Sick him.
Sick 'em, boy.
You got this."
Trevin Cannell can go to hell.
God, hell. That was solid.
Thank you.
Go to heck.
Yeah, you can't say hell around here.
Yeah. Keep it clean.
Come on, man. There's BYU fans watching.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
are we going to talk about CJ
Oh,
Fritz
God,
injury history
no.
popping back up?
There's no way. Oh my
I
god.
bet they can't settle it.
Oh my god.
How are we only down 5 with this alien from Bayside, Miami, shooting threes for BYU?
It's not fair.
It feels like the crosstown
Go
shootout
strong.
game with Blewett
Come
when he
on.
went for 42 and he just couldn't miss.
This feels worse than that. This feels like something different.
Yeah, well, we won that game, which was nice.
This guy's got like a targeting Peter as his eye or something.
Dead shot.
Coomer,
you
say
got-
something. Say something genuine.
I have
Why is
About
Dan
BYU.
guarding him?
Get
Why
more
is Dan-
genuine. It needs to come directly from your heart.
Let's not let Dan guard him.
take a page out of Hummer's book and just fucking injure him.
Yeah.
Get a
Give him
mild
the
injury.
Odio Guama treatment.
Give him the all Odie.
Go Reggie Miller on Kobe and step underneath of him when he jumps up.
Yeah, dude.
Notice Newman's in the building now.
Yeah.
Well, Dan can't guard that kid. I know that.
and
he's
Newman's
still
in
on
that
him.
corner.
Look, he's wide up.
Agreed, Hunter. If he can go for 42 as long as we win.
That's literally what they just said. They put Newman in and said, "Stay with him."
You know what? I'm glad he shot and made all these threes because the rest of his team is going to be super out of rhythm and very cold now.
Yeah.
This is playing
Eventually
right.
he's got to go cold himself, right?
Yeah, this
That's a
was the
positive mental
game
attitude
plan.
right
This
there.
is the game plan.
Let one dude get hot. Everyone else will just be lulled to sleep. And
Who
then
does he get? LeBron?
and then we take him away with Newman.
Ooh, sneaky free throw.
Oh, you guys are still at the free throws?
I keep refreshing and keep catching up, but then it just falls behind. It feels like I don't know why.
It'd be funny if you were just like watching a slow version of the game. Your screen is at like 0.84 speed. Just slow enough where you can't quite tell, but you're losing a little bit of time.
I don't believe it. There's 21 chilling in the corner by himself right now.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Newman's there. He smells Newman smells the blood there.
Yeah. It was on the breakaway when they went in motion, so I'm a little bit behind, obviously. How many of those guys do you think have wives who are playing right now for BYU?
How many wives?
You mean two
yeah.
wives or
I think everybody's on their first wife, for NIL.
For NIL.
All right, let's see what the
Anyone else getting Instagram ads for Hims mints? Just me?
I think those are based off of search history.
You gotta that's a sponsorship right there, Coomer. That's Cincy slanging brought
to you by Hims mints.
Yeah, well, that's the opportunity knocking.
Hims,
right there,
get to slanging.
From
we were trying to go after the pharmaceuticals for antidepressants.
Which you said.
So we were going after some pharmaceuticals for antidepressants, just to make sure everybody's in good spirits.
This isn't being broadcast, is it?
Only a little bit.
Right.
We got the ever faithful Hunter watching.
I was gonna say Hunter's been here. I feel like we just need to find a way to add him to the video.
He was there for our first watch along.
WTF? Can we guard the 3-point shot? And I just responded back. No, it's not the 3-point shot we need to guard. It's one dude shooting 3-point shots.
Yeah, one guy who happens to be 9 for 12.
He's the human embodiment of a 3-point shot. So maybe Hunter's more right than you realize.
The good news is once we injure him, like we're gonna do, they're effed. He's got like half their points.
A mild ankle sprain.
He's got more than half their points. Yeah, that guy's his knees are doomed.
I'm gonna wait till it goes up, but I'm gonna bet on Cincy's defense. When it goes to plus 205 for the Cincy 2 points for the next exact score, I'm gonna hammer that.
God, man, all of these threes have just been pure, barely hitting rim. There's no way he makes another one.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna go ahead and put it on BYU to make a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
We're only
plus
down
500.
4.
Here we go.
This is winnable.
Yeah, that guy is 9 of 12.
This is, by the way,
the entire Cincinnati team is 4 of 10.
Tell you, man, it's just the private institutions.
That kid with the headband who just shot that free throw looked like a cast member from School Ties, one of the racist ones.
Did you guys just notice that their student section were spirit fingering him? Like, guys, you guys are supposed to not move.
Are you saying that his student section is the reason he missed that shot?
100%.
I believe it.
Wow.
Did you see that when we were shooting, they had those like car sales? What
Was
are
that
they
not a
called?
foul? That's an and one.
Those
What just
floppy
happened?
dudes.
They call that late?
Oh, that's an air one, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Okay,
late
what?
call, but it should have been. He got.
Did you see that spin move? I heard he got that from his dad.
Jizzle's incredible, guys.
His dad?
A moment of just honesty and just take it down a notch and just acknowledge Jizzle is amazing. I'm thankful for his presence in black and red.
Is this like shades of the football game? Like it was close. We should have won it, and then we ended up not. It's
No,
like
No,
it's-
because we're gonna win this one.
Significantly better than that football team.
Yeah, and we're gonna win.
And we're going to get exactly.
Yeah, we
would
we
be-
need like a.
It would be if we
stupid
lose,
moment.
but
All right, D up here, guys. D up.
there we go.
cat's ball.
All right. Now let's get a 2-point bucket here.
It'd have to be something goofy like dunking and it bouncing off the rim, and they get the turnover.
Tech with the upset over Texas. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing here? Vic, get open. What are we doing?
Jizzle said, fuck it, put the team on my back.
I'm gonna say give it to Jizz. Give it to Jizz.
JJ.
He's a freshman.
Let's go, baby.
Aha!
That's an awful nice lead we got there.
His ass is going to definitely beat 75.
There we go. It starts.
Coomer, start talking shit. How are we only up one?
Turn the oven off.
Fucking booty ass team.
That's right, Hunter. Nell is cold.
That's a foul. There you go. Good call.
See?
Good call.
Coomer, you're ahead of me here. That's assault in 48 states. Good Lord. That was a stiff arm. That was a
Not in Utah, baby.
Stiff arm.
Not in Utah.
Dude's got a back injury, and that guy just one arm threw him to the ground. That was aggressive. That's a flagrant, matter of fact. I'm calling it. That's around the neck. That's a flagrant.
Hunter's going all caps in the chat. He is stoked.
That was a sweet little, just a little one, just a little guy.
You get that money.
This is going to get really intense at the stretch. I'm not sure.
Oh, come on, get the.
Their free throw distraction game is pretty solid. Which I mean this in the best way, but when your crowd is that white, you kind of expect something like that. Like it's got to be pretty corny.
Yeah, you definitely got some
Don't let him do that. Get the rebound.
Let's go.
Oh boy, we got 9 minutes left. Oh my God.
Yeah, 9 minutes left. We're gonna win this by 20.
If Wes Miller takes Jizzle
That's a
James
foul.
out again, I will never forget.
4-3.
That's how
Jago!
he pushed him the fuck out of bounds. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
What is happening right now?
Thick 50's about to get teed up.
Thick 50.
How is that not a foul?
Dude, that's a flagrant, man. He freaking chucked him out of bounds. But you know what? I'm glad they didn't call it, to be honest. Because
I'll take the 3. You're right.
Yeah, I'll take the 3.
They're probably like this. This is a little too cool.
Fuck it, just shoot. Half court, pull.
Let's go.
Oh no.
We're in our first Big 12 game. We're in our first Big 12 game on the road against a top 15 team.
Don't say it.
On the stretch, the ball's in the hands of our freshman, who is fucking Bernstein with this bitch.
That Odie I see sitting on the sideline, getting ready to come in.
Oh my God, they missed the whole rim on a 3-pointer.
Reynolds.
Things are getting very jizzle in the Discord, by the way.
The Reynolds, okay.
Getting jizzle with it.
Blurry from where I'm sitting.
Dude, when Millie gets in this game, we need him to end someone's life here. That's what this is what I'm talking about. Jizzle, but brick.
Oh, he was feeling it though.
He deserved that one.
Yeah, that's your check. Just need like a steal and a breakaway dunk. That'd be great. Jesus.
That would feel really good. Nice momentum builder for sure.
Look at
We get a little timeout
mouse.
action, little go use the restroom action.
Erase you.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
So much water.
I've also drinking a lot of water that's been poisoned by alcohol.
You owe these men a chug.
Is he peeing in a sink?
Right.
He said, "I got a wet bar. I don't need to go to the bathroom."
Do I need to kick him out of here? What is happening?
Piss in his sink.
Is that a Stanley that he's drinking water out of? You think he waited in line for that?
Dry January only
Darren.
applies for the alcohol, not the sink.
To be fair, I got mine last year, so
before it was cool. Okay.
No, it's funny. They've been cool for
manly.
a few years, honestly. Like it's just they've caught on even more, which is kind of weird. Like so, they were already getting popular last year, which is how we ended up with some.
Have you seen the wives getting I don't want to say mad, upset, getting they asked for the big Stanley and they got the old school Stanley that's been around for 30 years.
It obviously looks a little crazy for people who storm displays and stuff, but also let people have their silly cup. At the end of the day, it gets people to drink water. It holds a lot of water. Keeps it cold.
Hey, this isn't a Stanley, man. This is a knockoff. I'm just hiding the logo. It's a Perka.
Drinking less water.
By Nationwide.
Drink less
by
water.
Nationwide. I don't think it's by Nationwide.
Double insulated cups are the way to go, regardless.
Look, 40 ounces. It's a good way to keep track of your water intake.
The drinking of alcohol on this live stream has been disappointing, gentlemen. I'm just going to say it.
I don't have access to my stash.
Hey,
so.
Hold on. You started an hour before
there you
me,
go.
And I'm catching up. Give me a minute. And we all know that Hummer is drinking. He just has to pretend it's water for his buddy.
Yeah, that's why he always had to cover up the sink. He's probably getting some stuff that's in the sink there.
Yeah, notice his body fully blocked while that water was being filled in right next to his liquor storage.
There we go. Hunter says he's drinking. I appreciate it, sir. Cheers.
Cheers, Dad.
I realized I never followed up on why I want a Cincy Reigns Cincy Light bottle. Check out this sweet koozie I found.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
yeah.
And it's relevant. I'll put that over my can. It's fine.
Who's the last 0-0 in Cincinnati?
The Bearcat.
The
Bearcat is 00?
I think so. Didn't he? The back of the jersey says Bearcats. So
David DeJulius.
Oh, excuse me. I thought I was muted. That was rude. I apologize.
I think you just have to own it at that point.
Chris McNeil.
Cheers.
Chris McNeil. I can't believe I was at that game where he missed like 20 something free throws.
I forgot he existed until you just said that name.
I didn't forget he existed. I forgot about that game.
Dude, that's
I remember because I happened to be there in St. Thomas and a bunch of Ball State fans like all around us. I'm like, what is going on?
Since he's slanging went mainstream, if that's what you want to call it, when Hummer live streamed the game from St. Thomas.
Do we think
Hit it
the
big.
Cincinnati Bearcats will ever be
Way better than
good free
Flow
throw shooting
Sports.
team?
I don't remember the last time we were a good free throw shooting team. Like
Is
lifetime.
there a reality in life ever in any of these worlds where we get a good free throw shooting team? It seems like the kind of thing like that just has to happen. You know, like just by nature of humans evolving.
Maybe
Dunk that shit. Vic, I just want him to one time cock it back and dunk it.
Early career Paul Gasol is what he's filled with. Early career Paul Gasol.
And look, a lot of great things in early career Pau Gasol.
I just made a lot of noise trying to reboot my phone.
Yeah, I mean Vic has a lot of great things. A lot of great things. So much of it. But ending people's lives on thunderous dunks is not one of them.
Yet.
Yet.
Hey, it only takes one.
Look, if you want to, if you want to see someone get murdered, that's how you do it. You say, Vic, go murder someone. But he's not an assassin, okay?
Is he a
falls
KGB
off
member?
the tree.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
He fell off the tree.
It's not like he moonlights as an assassin or anything here in school.
Dude, that video was something.
Which video?
He's got a passion for filmmaking. Right,
The
which video?
assassin, when as soon as he was stepping on that tree, I'm like, dude, he's totally falling off that. And then watching him for like 3 minutes try to climb up the side of the boat. Like,
I feel
oh
like
my
he's
God.
he's like, how do I not get hurt doing this?
We got Aziz and Millie in the game at the same time here. No. What did I just see? What just happened? Never mind. I'm seeing things.
I think you need
What we
another beer.
don't have in the game is our Lord and Savior.
Why is Jizzle not in the game?
Put Jizzle back in.
Why is our point guard passing the ball away when he's taking up the court without being doubled?
Yeah, Data's gonna
go.
miss.
For what it's worth, I think Wes Miller said something very similar right there, so maybe they'll learn.
Like, dude, what are you doing? This is what we pay you to do.
Well, that was
The
No, we
weapons
left him
which
open.
Jizzle's outplaying Day cannot be ignored any longer.
Like, should be a starter out.
What the fuck?
I saw that.
Dude.
What did you just see?
Oh no.
Oh.
Get him out of the
Weird
game.
Pass. Like, Wes is like seething at his teeth right now. Like,
Well, and like, I'm not to be reading body language here, but you see Day like getting the ball and like leaning in like he's yelling at someone.
mhm.
Not liking that body language there.
No.
Hunter in the chat is begging you guys to keep your calm. We've got this.
I'm begging Wes Miller to put Jizzle James in
Oh
the
my
game.
God, but just
Enough is enough. What are we doing?
let
Why
Aziz
is that
bring it
your
up.
problem, Hunter?
Got the relax for us. The old Aaron Rodgers relax.
Damn. How many consecutive turnovers? Do it
Thank
again.
God they keep shooting threes for no reason.
Yeah, and,
No,
and
that
it's
from
not
like
Snell.
just errant passes.
This is crazy. He's got the yips.
Don't say that.
Oh, they just held onto his arm. How is that not a foul?
Because why would it be, apparently? That was weird.
I seem to remember Coomer saying he wants to see Vic go up strong. That is not going up strong.
No, going up pretty weak, actually.
I like to see it go up like that. Things are still happening, fellas.
Play.
Let's
Great play. More.
Things are still happening.
More of that. More of that.
Great rebound. Vic.
Come on. Where's get the?
This will be the most unlistenable podcast over the next 5
It's
minutes.
more of a live stream, you know.
Yes.
It's just
If you're not
vibes.
tuned in, you're missing out. What are you doing? Like, subscribe, like right now. Do it. Share it with everyone that you know right now. Get the ball in the hole. Let's go.
Fellas.
Let's go.
Clank 'em and drank 'em. Let's go. Hummer, go get a Cincy Light right now. Do not kill this 5.
Go to Cincinnati and get a Cincy Light.
I'm on my way, man. I'll be there in 4 hours.
Miller Light, whatever.
4 hours?
Pull out
That's-
a Brooklyn
pretty good
Brewing
timing.
beer. It doesn't matter.
All right, I'm gonna
It's
use
all
this
Cincinnati.
media.
I'll be at the bottom of the Atlantic in 4 hours.
Hey, we're getting close to that under 4, Coomer. Watch out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Coomer, do you got that fired up tattoo yet?
Yeah, oh, great question. Let's see it. Let's see it right now.
It's actually, I ended up putting it on my shaft.
Let's see it. Pictures or it didn't happen.
It's illegible unless certain conditions are met.
That's why a Hummer's here.
Oh.
He's gonna wait till the national championship this year.
I'm very happy with this defensive performance here.
Not that I put big money on. I did put $1 on the Bearcats at plus 25,000.
The defensive performance, you mean like when BYU has decided to run the play where they just miss all the threes?
Where they just crank. Yeah, I love it. You know, you get credit for that.
I mean, we are making them shoot really far out threes.
They have
Like
16 turnovers. This is impressive.
Ed, in the comments, if you put $5 on what? Be more specific here. I want to know where we're winning the money.
Bearcats plus 25,000 win the NCAA tournament. $1 wins $250.
At the beginning of the season, Hummer, I put $1.07 on them to win the Natty. Pays out $1,007.
That is awesome. I placed this on November 5th.
What am I doing?
Prost.
Throw the link back in the chat in the Discord for the folks anxiously watching in our Discord there.
I don't even know if I can do that. Hold on, it's in the content.
Well, not that one.
Not the
but
StreamYard.
yeah.
No. It's in the content and social channel. I put
Gotcha.
the YouTube link. I'll put it in the basketball link.
Yeah,
Or
throw in the
basketball
basketball one.
Check them
People
all.
send the
people.
congregate in there.
It's
Get
done.
in there, cause problems.
It's easier to do that when you're not working during the day. You're just browsing a computer instead.
I just got a text message that says we need the jizz.
I mean, they're right.
They are right. They're 100% correct. As Kevin Johnson would say, 100%.
When we win this, I'm going to go wake my wife up by yelling, "We got the jizz."
Jizzle.
Dude, you got peed on, and now you got jizzed on.
Oh God, I forgot about the UC meme page too. Remember when like the colleges were having meme pages and stuff?
Oh man! Oh,
I want to see Thick 50 shoot a 3-pointer.
Thick
Let's see if
50.
he's got range.
He took one earlier, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't. I
he came
missed
back
it.
out with Day, man.
They left him wide
Blew away
open
by
at
this.
like 12 minutes, and he took it and absolutely missed it. It was great.
See, we
More
joke,
of
but
that.
I think that's what started their cold streak.
Excuse me.
Look at that guy. Can't make a free throw now. Put the hex on him. Hexed his ass.
I don't remember who called it out, but somebody said they were going to get sleepy in the second half without any libations or caffeine.
It might have been Hummer's student analysis.
How long are we going to wait to put Jizzle back in?
I have the same question, Brandon. What do we do?
Are we going to wait till they start making shots again?
Not forget. Let us not forget the Howard game. Do not forget the Howard game.
Vegas is paying our NIL to keep him out right now. It's fine.
Come
It's
on.
all on the up and up.
What's the
Nothing.
Bearcats money line right now?
Oh my God.
It's negative at the moment.
Oh,
We're very negative. We're giving
What the
points on the live. We are minus 6.5, and we're minus 1,300 on the money line.
Really?
1,300. I'll take it. Get it. Oh, how was?
Well,
Yeah, that was a chance for a good breakaway there, but I agree. It has been too long.
Can y'all see my screen or no?
No.
All I gotta say is I refuse the hedge at BYU plus 700. I refuse to do it.
I don't see anything, Coomer, that says like.
Do you see me still?
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anything that says like.
Am I able to present? Share screen. Here we go.
Try it.
oh, we got the highlight reel. This is what we need right now to finish this game out.
All right. This won't age well, but here we go. Little lefty hook.
Can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Oh,
I can see it in my heart.
What kind of file you got it saved on?
oh man, it's on a. Don't ask me questions like that while I'm
Well, email it to me, and
when I'm in another mind.
I can present it. I'll present it for you.
I like how we coerced these people to join from the Discord. Now they're here. We're like, watch Chris Bone highlights.
Please watch this. Watch this highlight
That's
reel.
what Coomer's been planning all along for 2
With
hours.
absolutely no
Highlight reel,
context. This
Watch
is what
my
you have to
highlight
do
reel,
now.
please. My greatest creation. Damn it! What have I done? I promise it's going to be worth it, folks.
If it was worth it, you wouldn't have left it on the sideline.
Oh, it was when I had feelings, and I tried to be a generally nice person. Now nothing matters.
It's probably
Now
for the
nothing
best.
matters.
Hunter in the chat, don't lie to me like my dad, Coomer. You're bringing up childhood trauma. We need you to figure this out, Coomer.
I'm going to try and share this QuickTime player. Let me know if you can see anything.
Quick time.
Is that
I'm
still
not-
a thing?
I'm not
Nothing?
saying anything.
Still nothing?
Time player.
Whoa.
It's something.
Coomer, do you need to learn how to use Zoom?
Chrome
Hold
is
a
not
mirror. Hold a mirror up to your laptop.
It's a Chrome error. Hang
You're
on.
whiffing on this tech.
I'm going to try and email it to the.
Jizzle's got to be in now, right?
It seems like the one thing that they've like other sports start borrowing from soccer is like getting banners and tifos, but they're like all printed because it's just cheaper for the school to do it.
I have to say, let's see.
Yeah, that cougar is just absolutely terrifying. That's nightmare fuel.
Things said at a bar at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m.
All right, do we have the jizz back?
No, we don't.
Oh
That's
my god!
wild.
Well,
I
don't
need
understand.
Jizzle James.
Like objectively, horrible decision.
Terrible.
What are we doing?
Oh,
There we go. that dunk lost some intensity there for a second because it got a little goofy. They missed the link up.
oh, that what a press break!
Guys,
There.
We've not run a
There
press
we go.
breaker like that all year, yet to date. That was great, perfect.
guys, we're up 10.
We should be up by more, right?
I need.
We should be up
We
by
should
20.
be up by more, Coomer.
I need Jizzle James
you
in my
do-
backcourt.
I need you to chill.
AKA, I need Jizzle on my back.
Jizzle, rocket everywhere. Jizzle, rocket everywhere.
Oh, they got Nell back in the game.
Where's he been? Why has he been out of the game?
He missed 2 threes, and they said that's too much, man. Get out of here.
Why is the ref trying to break up him trying to coach?
Said he said poopy.
Jim Bishop in the Discord. Renowned author. Get Day Day the fuck out of this game.
Poetic. I love it.
Indeed.
Number 30 looks like a Lawrence brother.
Oh, yeah. I feel that.
Oh, my God.
I can't
Let's
believe
go.
Boom!
Justin, we're making the threes now. It's our turn.
Dirk Locken, let's go.
Nick!
Where's the camera cut to me? Dirk Locken.
Let's go.
Gents, raise a glass.
Do not do it yet, Coomer.
This one's
No, bad Coomer.
Bad.
This one's over.
This is the number
said
12
drink,
team
I'll
in the
drink.
nation.
Bad turnover.
Too little. Number 4 is too little. You're a baby. You're a baby. Go to bed. It's your
Oof.
bedtime. That's
Let Cannell shoot.
quad 1 win here. If we hold this out, quad 1.
How could it
We
not
got
be?
2 minutes.
Holy
That,
cow, from the logo.
right, we need to
From the
calm
logo. Holy shit.
That
We
was
need to
good.
calm
Damn it.
down.
Everybody
Told
shut
you,
the hell
you
up.
guys are all in here just jinxing it.
Let me
We
work
got a
on
lot of
sharing
basketball
my
to
screen
play.
again.
Coomers, he needs to be harder on them. We need to be up by 50 right now, right? Like, just
Yeah, we should be about.
Coomer, you're way too happy. All right.
I'm giddy right now.
We
Drink
need.
some more. Drink some more of that depressant. Okay.
Was that a Josh Giddey joke because of how
is it gonna turn
prematurely
into
this was
JD
going?
with his threes? I hear you.
That was an uncomfortable one.
Coomer just has magical powers, so we need to keep those powers in check.
Yeah, or at least use them for good.
I don't know how. I'm evil. It's my nature. Ah, man. It says it may not be able to screen share until I quit Chrome, but in order to quit Chrome, I have to quit the live stream.
Yeah.
What a
you don't
predicament.
want to risk it.
Why don't you use Safari, bro?
Yep, bruh.
or use
No, hold me.
I'm in good old Microsoft Internet Explorer.
Is it? You
Hey,
still got Explorer
Microsoft
somewhere
Edge
somewhere?
has really
Can
made
you see my
some
screen now
improvements.
or no?
Let's go.
No.
Negative, Coomer.
Damn it! Holy shit, guys!
That's an over.
Holy shit, guys!
Aziz Bandango. Look, he can kick that
Let's
shit to the half
go.
court line. Let's go.
Let's
Ooh.
fucking go.
No way. No way. Get off there.
Yeah, that guy can shoot all day. That's fine.
BYU went ice. They're ice cold right now. They can't even make it from the block. Let's go.
And then
Just throw it off his crotch.
He threw off. Yeah. Did we get possession on that or no? Yeah, we got possession. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I would
Smart
like a
move.
slow-mo on this throwing it off his crotch.
Well, because I mean that's the 200 IQ player now, right? To throw it off when you're going out of bounds. So
Yeah, don't throw it off their hip. Hit him right in the crotch.
Go for the mild injuries.
Right.
They going into the foul game now at this point.
Go for the mild injury.
Oh, they're 100% going into the foul.
To the opponent and our own players at times.
They're about to bleed this down. This is about to be a 5-minute.
BYU is
27
27 second half points with a minute and 38 left.
This will be over at 2 a.m.
Aren't you
What?
embarrassed?
Let's go.
Wes is fucking fired up.
No, but we can we're up 10, but we can say that Wes Miller made a mistake not putting Jizzle in over Data, correct? That still made that
You know,
how many
you went on the
turnovers
road.
in the final
Your
5
first
minutes?
Yeah, I don't
game.
know. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It's not a mistake. It's a learning experience, Coomer.
You know what?
If he does it next game, it's a mistake.
Yeah, cool. He did it in the Howard game, did it in the BYU game. Eventually, he might not do it.
Speaking of the Howard game, can we do this again with a rewatch of the Howard game? Because that was a classic.
What a perfect game to live stream.
Yeah, can we just like watch that again as if it were the first time?
Rewatch party for sure.
I think.
Oh God, come on!
Oh,
here we go, boys.
I think that went through and came back out. I think we should count it. I need a review.
It's about to get stressful here for the next 20 seconds for you guys.
Officially have a big win.
As much as like at least 4 of us has complained about the Bearcats living and dying by the 3 the past 40+ years. BYU is taking that to a whole nother extreme.
Yeah, they're committed to it.
Yeah, they are committed to it, and right now it's not working out for them.
Cyrus, I don't know how that didn't go in. I'm with you on that.
Taking it to a whole other level.
I mean,
Are you what they would call fired up right now?
There's a lot of all caps going on.
I am, in fact, very fired up.
The chat's fired up, you know? We're fired up. Chat's fired up. Love it.
You see Bearcat fan 92 in Discord says,
Are you just like, you know what? It feels good to have stayed up late for something and have it pay off.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what'd be even better is if you ruined dry January for this. Then it would really
did
be
this for the
Yeah,
BYU
Hunter,
game.
imagine being 8
Football.
beers deep right now. It's great.
Instead, I am 80 ounces of water deep.
This should have been an epic Hummer chug 10 beers over 2 hours video. I want to apologize to everyone for Hummer's really poor life choices.
Hunter, I always believed in you.
would have been a tough one.
Dry January. You still have to chug a beer if they win, when they win.
I don't have to do
Yeah,
anything.
you agreed to that.
You did agree to it.
It's on camera.
Let me go back to my my beer filling station.
Yeah. Why you take a piss in the sink?
Oh, they're filing out.
Yeah, I heard that whole thing too. Love it.
I mean, you said you were going to the bathroom. You went to the sink, and then you came back, and we never saw you leave anywhere else.
Look, it's it's a small apartment.
I just
We
need
have
like a
a
video of like
bathroom kitchen.
I need a video or a picture of like it's a BYU fan just eating a sad cougar tail. Just
Yeah. Just trying to get through their 15 inches
You
of
guys see
cougar
all
tail.
that melatonin just keeping them so quiet and so sleepy?
I just can't believe what I'm seeing here.
I've reached the point in the evening where I'm talking shit to Kansas fans, gentlemen. Let's go.
Whoa,
Bucket, Kansas, we're coming into your house and we're gonna beat the shit. All right, we're gonna beat the shit out of you. Wes Miller is gonna bitch slap Bill Self.
Bitch slap Bill Self. My secret brother that nobody knows about except for Darren just told me that Day Day has 3.5 million posts on X right now. Granted, surely not this Day Day, but like it's pretty funny that it's trending, right?
It is funny. It's trending.
Well, someone is officially
never
getting
saw the
kicked
court
off
again.
my ESPN account.
Jizzle never saw the court again. I cannot fathom
Wild.
that possible.
They're gonna bleed this. We gotta just make sure to make our freeze here. Our free
Hey,
throws.
no,
Who's taking the ball
I
out?
risked the mild to severe injury. We didn't need it.
38 seconds. We gotta make sure we make our freeze.
So we called a timeout. Are you going to put Jizzle in now?
No, we called a timeout because we couldn't get the ball in bounds, and no one wanted to step out and throw it in either.
Yeah, can we just put Jizzle in?
That would be too easy.
BYU's got Baylor, UCF, Iowa State,
Yeah,
Texas Tech.
there's apparently 3 million posts with Day Day in it, and I'll admit I'm looking, and they're all related to this game.
On Twitter, Josh Setters said, "Soak it, BYU."
Yeah, he said that in the Discord. That's solid.
Classic.
Geez.
I'd love to finish with Jizzle.
Oh, here we go. There's some kind of a K-pop reference with the word day and day back to back.
Like, this is
K-pop will make
trending right now.
anything trend.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to say what the whole thing says because I do not understand the context of this. So, just it seems to be at least Korean based.
Did they get the foul on that, or what did they call it?
The Bearcats are 3 points away from hitting their team over.
Wow.
Oh.
They had what the first half? 24? 45-point second half?
Did you bet the team over?
I did not. I was not. I wasn't confident in any of the overs that they put for this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
Maybe I'm wrong. It was
The
79.
councilman in the Discord asks, "Is this the best win of Wes Miller's career?"
It is.
Coomer says yes right away.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
UC
absolutely.
career or career?
I can't
Well,
think of
I mean,
Career. I mean,
Well, he's got conference
How often is
championship in his
UNC
old job, didn't he?
yeah, but I mean, I don't know if that can
how often is UNC Greensboro playing? You know,
the 12
highly
12
ranked team.
the number 12
That's fair.
team in
Yeah,
the
that's
nation.
fair.
Bet I say yeah.
Looks like they're throwing in the towel here, boys. We got it.
They're just letting it soak now.
Coomer is so fired up right now.
When you soak,
Oh
you
my
get the
God.
jizzle.
Are you just getting that tattoo? Like, are you just imagining your arm just so fired
That's
up?
about 11. Let's go.
Yeah. It's fun that we won by 11 because that's how many Big 12 wins we're going to have.
Cheers, Cincinnati. Cincy will win.
We'll win. Fight to the finish.
Do your best, boys. We'll do the best, boys. On Oh, I didn't see Odie's haircut. Nice.
Wes went right into the locker room.
That's,
He sent him out.
I cannot believe what I just watched. What a fucking win. What a
Nobody
win.
can do on this.
I just don't believe it. I don't hear Coomer being excited enough. I feel like he's still skeptic. I feel like he's over there just stewing about Wes Miller, bringing home an 11-point victory on the road in his first Big 12 appearance.
Oh, sweet. Oh, new 30 for 30? Bet. Great Heisman race of 97.
Now is not the time, Darren.
All right, somebody fire up the Howard game.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
We're doing a rewatch.
I love a good
Dude, I was so
football
pissed about that
30.
Howard game. I did the blowout special and it did not hit.
I did the blowout
Let's
special.
go, chat.
The blowout
W's in the chat.
special is the Bearcats team over, the opponent's team under, and you hit pound the overall over.
Glorious.
It just skyrockets the payout. But we hit that a few times this year. But later in the non-conference schedule, we seem to not like to blow teams out.
Somebody said we beat the Big 12 Xavier.
It's true.
That is probably the best team we played all year, and we won the game. So I'm not going to
on the road.
There's things we could pick at, but goddamn, that felt good to finally win a game that mattered. Jesus.
1-0 in the Big 12, gentlemen. 1-0 in the Big 12.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
And it's going to be that way for the rest of eternity.
11 wins, like Justin said, and I agreed. The whole time I agreed.
Yeah, it's on. We have the recording here.
I never said anything other than 11 wins was the floor.
Yeah,
Look, bring Texas.
Floor is the
Tuesday.
word he used. He said, "I can't
else.
see the ceiling." That's what he said.
Yeah, I can't even see a ceiling of 9 wins because I'm in a world like Inception where the floor is the ceiling.
Look, Monday, January 14th, this team is ranked. We're not losing the next 3 games.
I have an issue with that statement.
I object, Your Honor.
I object too.
I dive at the bench, 4-foot jump. I'm high jump.
Now you got me wanting to look up when the next Monday, January 14th is.
Like 10 years from now.
Those aren't good people.
Now I just want to refresh KenPom. Where did we go? How high did we go? How high did we go in KenPom?
Gents, this has been an honor. I'm gonna log
So,
off.
like,
Go
yeah.
and go.
Not seasick yet.
Nope.
Let's do this again sometime soon. Well, how about, I don't know.
That was fun.
It was fun. I had a good time.
Weekend games are the best shot at doing something like this. So if we get another Saturday game, Friday night game, these are fun. I'd do it again.
Yeah.
Except I demand that we get drinking Hummer next time. That's the only letdown of the night is that we got a sober ass Hummer staring.
Yeah, let's schedule the next
Saturday, February 3rd.
There you go. Make it happen, bro.
Oh, I can't.
All right.
I'm doing dry February.
What a terrible month to do that.
Well, it's the shortest
Super
one.
Bowl,
it just seemed like a good time.
Playing some Houston.
Gentlemen, I'm signing off here. I will.
Peace out, gents.
Peace out, gents. See you in the Discord.
Go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats.